I turn it on. So I'm going to put a little bit of grapeseed oil on the ribs. They're in my pot. And I don't measure this. This is like a powdered seasoning. It's a broth based seasoning. So I'm going to take the broth and I just sprinkle it on. I don't measure. So everybody, if you want me to measure something, that's going to be hard. I can just show you what I'm doing and then we can do it later. So now I've taken the oil and I'm going to take them. I don't have plastic gloves because I'm a cook. You're a cook. We know we washed our hands. Everything is good. So the oil is in the pot. I just mix them very, very well. You mix them very, very good. And as I'm cooking, I think of stuff that I want to add. So I'm going to rinse my hands. And I am going to add some, I'm over here talking so you hear me. I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder. I think that would make it taste good. Maybe. I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of pepper. So, of course, and a little bit of pepper. And something that I shouldn't add, so I'm not even going to tell you what that is. It's accent, so it's MSG. So we're not allergic to MSG, so I do use MSG sometimes. And I just sprinkle a little onion powder in. And I'm going to put a little bit of pepper, because just black pepper, just plain black pepper. Now I'm going to stir it up again with my hand. Make sure it's mixed and that the seasoning, the broth base is covering all of the meat. That is on all the pieces of meat. Now I'm going to lay it in the pan. I don't think it really matters how it lays in the pan because it's going to cook. And I am going to add water. Just a little bit of water because I'm afraid it might burn in this pot because it's going to cook so fast. But as you can see, I own a water machine, and I'm not even going to talk about the machine, but I'm going to add some 9.5 alkaline water to the bottom of the pan, just a little bit, so that it won't burn. I just put a little bit, which is going to make it cook even faster. So I'm going to put it in the pot, put it in the Instapot, move this stuff over. And the Instapot has a meat or stew range. So I'm going to put the top on. I always have fun putting the top on this because I have to turn it around and around to find where it's going to drop. Oh, where it's going to decide to drop down, because it has to fit on here perfectly and it has to sing a little song. So I'm going to plug it up, get the top on. There you go. There you go. And it's on. You heard the little song go, dee-dee-dee. It lets me know that it is sealed. And I'm not going to vent it. I'm going to make sure that the steam is not coming out. I want it to be sealed. That's so that it will pressure cook and the steam won't come out. And I am going to press the meat button. So that means that the meat is going to cook for 20 minutes, but first it has to come up to pressure. So I will be back when it's done. Okay? Thanks.